I have had a number of people ask me different questions, and one of them is about topicals. So I am going to be telling you a few of my favorite topicals that I use to decrease pain, to decrease inflammation, to help with muscle strains, or to help with tightness or tension that you can use during the day when you're at work, when you're exercising, if you're cycling, at night when you're sleeping, to make it really practical and actionable. And we're going to do that right now. Welcome back, friends, and if this is your first time to my channel and you are interested in improving your posture, decreasing pain, and enhancing your overall wellness, make sure to subscribe and click the bell so that you don't miss anything. I want to do a shout out today to my followers in Israel. Hello to everybody. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I would love to hear what you guys are doing, what you're learning, and what you're practicing in regards to posture correction and how you are utilizing the 3-Lock Mountain and other things that I have on my channel in your daily life. So let's take a look at my favorite topicals that I recommend to my clients, my family, and friends, that I use on myself. And I will show you a couple of before and after photos at the end so that you can get an idea of what to expect from these topicals. The first topical is called Zheng Gu Shui. It's a TCM, or traditional Chinese medicine blood tonifier. It's a liniment, so it's a liquid, kind of watery, and you're going to apply it liberally on your injured area where you have pain, where you're having soreness or tightness. This is a phenomenal product. I use it mainly for like bruising within the first 10 days of an injury, a sprain or a strain. This is a major product that you're going to want to have on hand for sure. And this says it's a sports pain relief liquid. Great for athletes. A lot of martial artists over the years have used this, so this is an excellent product. Let's go and check out these ingredients. So you can see it has camphor and menthol in it. These are analgesics for bruising, cramps, sprains. RA is rheumatoid arthritis, so even people who have joint pain are going to benefit from this product. Specifically, if you have nerve-related injuries or nerve-related pain, disc injuries, herniations, neuralgia, neuropathies, stuff like that is going to really benefit from this product. You can see all through the inactive ingredients. The knotweed is for trauma. So if you have a traumatic injury, this is going to be a major game changer for you. It helps to clear blood stagnation, bruising. It's a tonifier for the qi and the blood, down for the sun qi ginseng root down at the bottom there. The next one, Biofreeze, topical ice. I call it the topical ice. I use the Biofreeze Professional, and I have a lot of roll-ons on hand because I work with a lot of athletes. My cyclists will put this in their pack, or my runners. So this is a phenomenal product. Biofreeze, you're going to use it, I recommend, either after whatever it is that you're doing, your activity, any kind of pain or strain that you might have, after you clean the house, after you've taken care of the kids. If you have an injury or a rotator cuff injury, I have some moms who have frozen shoulder. So if you have frozen shoulder, for example, Biofreeze, definitely you want to use this 2-3 times a day. So definitely have this on hand for your topical anti-inflammatory, especially if you don't have any ice. Great for traveling, folks. Let's check out some of the ingredients on this. Menthol, 5%. So 5% of menthol, whereas the Zheng Gu Shui, right, had 5.6%. So if you look at the inactive ingredients, there are a lot of game players here that are very, very important, that combined with the menthol for the Biofreeze lends itself, check it out, anti-inflammatory, reduces pain and swelling, anti-inflammatory, and here with the ilex, reduces inflammation. So this here is focusing on decreasing inflammation, whereas the Zheng Gu Shui, right, was not necessarily focusing so much on decreasing inflammation, although it definitely clears heat, but it is focusing more on like bruising issues, clearing blood stagnation, tonifying the qi in the blood. If you have a trauma, focusing on dealing with the healing of the trauma as quickly as possible. Okay, so you see the difference between those two there. Now we're going to look at tea relief. This is a homeopathic topical, and this is phenomenal. This is kind of like a cream. So the Zheng Gu Shui was a liniment, kind of watery. The Biofreeze was a gel. It's kind of like a green gel color. And then this is a white homeopathic creamy substance. The homeopathic ingredients are very different to the traditional Chinese medicine ingredients, or even with the Biofreeze. They might have a combination of the two, but you'll see the homeopathic ingredients will usually have a number and a letter, the letter X on it. You see that with the Arnica montana. It has the 3 different kinds of Arnica montana, the 1X, the 3X, the 10X. That's just different strengths. And all of them are focusing on pain. So muscle pain, joint pain, back pain, sprains, sciatica, anti-inflammation and soothing properties as well, promotes healing, soreness. Again, for the hypericum, perforatum, it has the 6 times for the nerve pain. So a lot of focusing on pain, soreness, promoting healing, some swelling and some bruising, but definitely focusing more on joint, muscle, back pain. I would also use this product for injury as well. All the products I would use for injury, it's just at different times of healing during an injury. So let's go ahead and check the last one. Tiger Balm is a topical heat. Now, in a few slides, I'm going to be showing you combinations of products and why I use them, so you'll definitely want to stick around for that. But the topical heat is great. Tiger Balm is warming, and let's see why. Camphor, 11%. Menthol, 10%. Wow, right? The other ones were at 5%, 5.6%. This one is at 10 and 11%. So this is a very potent topical product. And as you can see in the jar, this jar is actually really tiny. So with the other products, you get a lot more product. But with the Tiger Balm, you're actually not going to be using that much because of how potent it is. I recommend it for all of the products that you wash your hands when you get done with applying them, and especially keep your fingers away from your eyes because it can really cause some serious pain and discomfort in your eyes. So here it has mint oil, it has cajuput oil, clove oil, and all of these are for pain, soreness, cramps, sprains, muscles, joints, and tendons. This is phenomenal for when you have worked out but you're not inflamed, or you have a sprain, you're no longer inflamed, you're no longer dealing with that inflammatory process. So you're really focusing on helping to soothe and to relax those tight muscles. This is great after a hard workout. This is wonderful if you have joint pain that's not related to inflammation, or if you have just muscle soreness, right? You wake up with a sore neck and you need warmth. You're either going to use a little bit of Tiger Balm, or you might use that moist heat sock that I have a video on, and I will have that link for you. And all of these topicals are actually really inexpensive. I will have all the links for these topicals for you on Amazon. Combination. What do I use for combination? I use Biofreeze and Tiger Balm. That's one combination. I have two combinations that I use that are really phenomenal. So I use Tiger Balm and Biofreeze together. Why do I do that? Let's check it out. So Biofreeze is cooling and Tiger Balm is warming. Many people like heat, but they need ice. So if you're one of those people where you have an inflammation issue, but you respond better to heat, this combination is going to be really good for you. You'll want to apply the Tiger Balm first to get that warm feeling, and then you'll apply the Biofreeze afterwards. You can try it both ways and let me know in the comment section down below which way you prefer or which way works best for you. But you definitely want to give this one a try. If you're getting a massage or you're practicing the acupoint release technique on yourself, you can also apply this combination afterward for maximum results. And then also I have here as a note that what you can do is you can use the Biofreeze on that inflamed area and then use a heating pad on top of it after the Biofreeze has dried a little bit. So that's another way to layer just the icing and heating aspects. You can also ice and then use a heating pad afterwards, or you can ice and then you can go take a hot shower. You're using the hot and cold techniques to layer and get the most optimal benefits. The next combination is tea relief and Biofreeze. So I'm using a homeopathic first, and then I'm going to use the Biofreeze on top of that. And I do that because I love the healing benefits of the tea relief. If I'm not going to use the Zheng Gu Shui, and usually Zheng Gu Shui I use by itself, it's a standalone. I wouldn't really put Biofreeze on top of it. What I might do is I would ice first if I'm inflamed. If it's within the first 72 hours of an injury, I'll use the ice first to help to decrease that inflammation, and then I will follow that up with a Zheng Gu Shui and really maximize those benefits. For this combination, I would use the tea relief first. I'm going to let that really absorb in and get all those healing properties of the homeopathic ingredients to set in. And I'm going to layer that with the Biofreeze. You can do this after a massage that you receive. You can do it after you're working on yourself. If you're a massage therapist and you're wanting to utilize some of these topicals in your practice, definitely use the outline as I am presenting it, because it is going to benefit your clients. And we're going to go ahead and look at the photo now. And you can see on the left, I went to physical therapy for a tricep injury, and the physical therapist used his knuckles on my tricep aggressively to try and break up adhesions. And 4 hours after PT, you could see I had knuckle bruises on my tricep. And I went ahead and I applied the tea relief and Biofreeze combination. And 2 days later, it looked like the photo on the right. So you definitely see a difference in the results of using the combination. I also did use ice, the Dixie cup icing technique from one of my other videos, which I will link at the end of this video. But the combination of the two topicals together, along with icing and of course resting, was incredibly helpful. Now I want to hear about the topicals that you guys use. Which ones are your favorites? Have you tried any of the ones that I've talked about today? What do you think of them? I want to hear from you. Check these products out. I will have links to them in the drop box down below. Make sure to follow me on my other social media platforms at The Posture Specialist on my Instagram, and on Patreon I have some memberships there that you can check out, especially for seniors, because I love my seniors and I definitely want to take care of you guys. So share with your friends and your family, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy posturing.